Okay. In the previous class, we have discussed about the 3.1 exercise part. Today, I will discuss about the graphical method of solution of pair of linear equations in two variables. Okay. Yes, dear children, already you know about the pair of linear equations in two variables. I will take two linear equations. Okay. First one is a1x b1y c1 equals to 0, call it as equation number 1, and a2x b2y plus c2 equals to 0, right? See here, these two are the linear equations. Okay, these two are the linear equations. This a1 be the coefficient of x, b1 be the coefficient of y, and c1 is the constant term regarding equation number 1. Okay, and a2 be the coefficient of x, b2 be the coefficient of y, c2 be the constant term. It is regarding equation number 2, right? Yes. Now we are discussing about the graphical method of solution of pair of linear equations. Graphical method. Yes, already we well know about how to find the solutions of linear equations. In the earlier class, you have studied about how to find the solutions of linear equations. Yes, in the previous classes also we have discussed about how to represent the given situation in the algebraic method and by the graphical method, isn't it? Okay, now we are discussing about the solution of pair of linear equations in two variables with the help of graphical method. With the help of graphical method. Okay, yes. To solve these two linear equations, with the help of graphical method, first we need to understand about their coefficients. The coefficients are very, very important. Coefficient of x and coefficients of y. These are very, very important. Okay. Yes. You have to take first linear equation, that a1, b1, c1. These are the what? Some real numbers. And in the second equation, a2, b2, c2 are the some real numbers. Isn't it? Okay. It means those are the constants. Those are the constants. That coefficients are called as what? Those are the what? Constants. They are the reals. Right? First, I will take a linear equation in two variables. That is equation number 1. a1x plus b1y plus c1 is equals to 0. Okay. Here I will draw the graph. This is x, o, x dash. This is y, o, y dash. Okay. Yes. First equation is a1x plus b1y plus c1 is equals to 0. This is the linear equation in two variables. Okay. Yes, this is the linear equation in the sense it gives the straight line. It gives the what? Straight line. The nature of the line is straight line. Okay. Yes, I will take one line like this. Okay. This is what? One straight line. Call it as equation number 1. This is a1x plus b1y plus c1 equals to 0. a1x plus b1y plus c1 equals to 0. And one more line I will take it. One more equation. I will consider the second equation. That is what? a2x plus b2y plus c2 is equals to what? 0. Okay. This is the what? Second equation. Second linear equation in two variables. Okay. Yes. This is also a linear equation. This is also a linear equation in the sense it gives the straight line only. Right? Yes. I will take one more straight line here. Yes. This straight line is like this. Okay. Yes. These two straight lines are in the first quadrant, or maybe in the second quadrant, or maybe in the third quadrant, or maybe in the fourth quadrant, or it passes through the first and second quadrant, and it passes through the second and third quadrant, it passes through the first and second quadrant, and it passes through the third and fourth quadrant, whatever it is. Okay, that is the what? Graphical nature of the straight lines. Graphical nature of the straight lines. Okay, yes, we call it as the equation number 2. This is what a2x plus b2y plus C2 is equals to what? 0. Okay, these are the given two linear equations in two variables. It means what? Pair of linear equations in two variables. One it is a1x plus b1y plus c1 equals to 0 and its line is like this. And second is a2x plus b2y plus c2 equals to 0. Its graphical nature is like this. This is the what? Second line. This is equation number 1 and this one is the what? Equation number 2. Okay, see here, you have to consider these two straight lines. These two straight lines, right? If their slope is different, if their inclination is different, yes, I will take first line. This one it is having some inclination. Yes, it is having. This is the what? Inclination. It is the what? Inclination. Yes, if two lines have some inclinations, yes, I will take. This is first equation, that is what equation number 1 or straight line 1, and then another straight line I will take here. This is second straight line. These two straight lines are having some inclinations. See here, this is having this one inclination and this is having this one inclination. Yes, that inclination itself is called as a slope of a line. It means what? That is having some tangent to theta. It is in the sense that is the angle. Okay, yes. If these two straight lines are having some inclination, in the sense different inclinations, yes, you have to extend this second straight line in this direction. Yes, I am extending here, right? And then first straight line you have to extend in the forward direction, right? Okay, yes, these dotted lines are representing the what? Extended line of the first given straight lines, that is straight line number 1 and straight line number 2. Yes, straight line number 1, yes, you take this one, it is a A and this is a B and this is what? C. Okay, yes, you take here E, F and this is what? G. Okay, this A will be the first straight line and E F will be the second straight line. I extended that AB in the forward direction from B to C. Okay, and next I have taken second equation, that is second straight line EF. I extended this second straight line in the forward direction from F to G, right? Yes, here you have to consider these two extended lines. That extended lines are intersecting at some point. Okay, this point we consider H. Okay, it means this BC and FG straight lines are intersecting at the point H. This point H itself is called as what? Solution. Yes, that point is in the form of P of X comma Y. Yes, about this type of coordinate point you have studied in the earlier class, what in the chapter of the coordinate geometry, isn't it? Okay, what is meant by that P of X comma Y? This is the coordinate point. It is having a pair of 2 points. One it is X and another one is Y. These two are not what variables. These two are the points. Okay, X it is called as X coordinate or abscissa. This is what? Abscissa. And Y is called as ordinate. Okay, yes. This X it is the abscissa and Y is the ordinate in the sense this X it represents distance from the Y axis on the X axis and Y it represents distance from the X axis on the Y axis. Okay, this is the what meaning of that coordinate point P of X comma Y. Okay, yes, in the 10th class there is also one chapter is there, that the coordinate geometry chapter. Okay, I will discuss about this type of coordinate points in that chapter only. Yes, first you take this one is the point. Okay, this BC and FG lines are intersecting at this point H. It means what? That has unique solution. Exactly, that two lines are intersecting at only one point. Therefore, that has unique solution. Okay, yes, if two lines are intersecting at only one point. Okay, yes, you have to consider it is having. You have to give the conclusion, last conclusion. two straight lines or these two equations are consistent. Consistent in the sense that two lines are having or two equations are having only one point. It means unique point. It has unique solution. Okay, and then it means its condition is its condition. It means a condition is there. Condition of consistent lines, consistent equations. Yes, I will take here the conditions. Yes, here you take conditions. Conditions. First one is consistent pair of linear equations. Right? Its condition is a1 by b1 is not equals to a2 by b2 is not equals to c1 by c2. No, you take a1 by a2 is equals to b is not equals to b1 by b2 is not equals to c1 divided by c2. Yes, this is the condition of consistent pair of linear equation. a1 by a2 is not equals to b1 by b2 is not equals to c1 divided by c2. Consistent in the sense that lines are intersecting at one point on the plane. Okay, and the next condition. Yes, I will take same equations, that is a1x plus b1y plus c1 is equals to 0 and a2x plus b2y plus c2 is equals to 0. Okay, yes. These two lines are having a single point in the sense that the equations are called as what? Consistent pair of linear equations. Okay, and then I will take two lines like this. These are the two lines. These are the two lines. This is what? AB and this is what? CD. Okay, yes, AB and CD are equidistant. Equidistant. Okay, in between their distance is equal in all the points. In all the points. Yes, I will consider this point here. In this point, yes, it is having some distance. That is what you take that height is h1. Okay, and then here you have to consider its height also h1. And here you have to consider, you have to measure their height. It is also h1. It means what? In any point, that between distance, if it is the same, then you have to consider, then you have to call it as that lines are called as what? Parallel lines. Parallel lines. Okay na? Yes. It means AB and CD are having the equal between distance. Right? This type of lines are called as parallel lines. Okay. Yes. What is the condition of these parallel lines? What is the condition? If two lines are said to be what? Parallel. If two lines are said to be what? Parallel. Yes, these two lines. Yes, you have to consider my hands. Okay, these two lines in between this distance it is the same here in other points. Therefore, I will consider these two are parallel to each other. Parallel to each other. Okay. Yes. What is the condition of these parallel lines? Parallel lines condition. It is the parallel line condition inconsistent pair of linear equations. Inconsistent pair of linear equations. Inconsistent pair of linear equations. Condition here: a1 divided by a2 is equals to b1 divided by b2, and it is not equals to c1 divided by c2. If a1 by a2 is equals to b1 by b2, this is the condition here. If a1 by a2 is equals to b1 by b2, then you consider these two lines are parallel to each other. If a1 by a2 is not equals to b1 by b2 is not equals to c1 by c2, you have to consider these two lines are having unique solution in the sense that lines are intersecting at a point on the plane. These two lines are not intersecting. Not intersecting in the sense, yes, you have to extend from here to there and there to here, whatever it is. They cannot intersect at any point on the plane. You have to consider that lines are called what? Parallels. Okay. And then next one. Third type of graphical nature. having unique solution, and second type of linear equations are having the parallel lines, and the third type of linear equations are the graphical nature is coincident lines. Coincident lines in the sense I have mentioned here. Yes, this is the line. AB is the line. AB is the line. One more line, it is merging on the first line. Yes, I will take one more line here. This one is the one more line. This is the first line AB, and this is the what? Second line CD. Okay, that CD it is overlapping on the AB line. CD line it is overlapping on the what? AB line. It means that AB and CD lines are merging one on the another. Okay, this type of lines are called as what? Coincident lines. These are the what? Some natures of graphs. Natures. Okay, nature of lines. Right. The condition is coincident lines condition. Okay. Yes. Third. A1 by A2 is equals to B1 by B2 is equals to what? C1 divided by C2. If A1 by A2 is equals to B1 by B2 equals to C1 by C2, then the lines are coincident. If A1 by A2 is not equals to B1 by B2 is not equals to C1 by C2, then that lines are consistent. If A1 by A2 is equals to B1 by B2 and it is not equals to C1 by C2, that lines are called as what? Parallel lines. These are the three conditions. With the help of these three conditions, we can conclude that lines are consistent, that lines are inconsistent, and that lines are coincident. Yes, see, consistent lines in the sense, consistent equations in the sense, consistent pair of linear equations in two variables in the sense that has unique solution. That equations have unique solution, and then you have to consider the second condition is parallel lines condition. A1 by A2 is not equals to B1 by B2. A1 by A2 is equals to B1 by B2. It is not equals to C1 by C2 in the sense that lines are parallel to each other. They cannot meet at any point on the plane means that the equations have no solutions. That linear pair of equations in two variables have no solutions. Okay, it means that lines are parallel to each other. Okay, and next last condition is coincident lines. See, already I have given that AB and CD. Yes, AB and CD. This CD line is merging on the AB line. AB line. It means what? That is overlapping. Exactly, it is overlapping on that line only. It means what? That is meeting in all the points. How many points are there on the straight line? Right? Many more points are there. Infinite number of points are there. That is the path of point. That path it is in the straight direction. Therefore, that is called what? Straight line, isn't it? Okay. Yes. It means AB and CD. These are having that lines are having their own equations. That equations are A1x plus B1y plus C1 is equals to 0 and A2x plus B2y plus C2 is equals to 0. Right? Okay. These are having many more points. How many points that equations are having? N number of points. It means infinite number of points, infinite number of solutions that equations are having. Okay? It means first one is inconsistent pair of linear equations, second one is inconsistent, and third one is what? Coincident. Okay? Yes. About examples I will discuss in the next class. Okay, thank you.